Hey, what's up, guys? Just another update tonight on my progress on the Xbox One laptop. Basically, what I've been doing, sorry about the mess, but anyways, basically what I've been doing is just putting stuff in, one thing after the other, testing, putting stuff in, testing, just bit by bit. It's going pretty slow. But basically, what I have here is I have the motherboard is installed, the disk drive is installed, the video controller and the video amp or in the TV's the LCD amplifier are installed. The hard drive is just sitting there. I was literally stumped for probably 20 minutes earlier, wondering why my Xbox wasn't booting and it wasn't turning on. It would turn on, but it wouldn't. Nothing would happen. Finally, I figured out that these Xboxes, I realized these Xboxes have no memory unit like the old Xbox 360 Slims. So the only place the operating system for it could be is on the hard drive. Plugged in the hard drive in, and what do you know? It boots just fine. But basically, I've got to mount. Sorry, I don't want to not going to touch anything because I don't want to short it. Basically, I got to mount this board in a way so that this light all shines through and looks all pretty. Power supply, I got a space for it right there. Obviously, you can see where I have Xbox power supply unit and fan. And then I've got to mount my custom fans because obviously the enormous fan. If you can get a better view of that. The enormous fan that comes with these things is not going to nearly fit in this case, but I've got some fans coming in the mail that should be here anytime to cool this thing down and keep this thing really cool. Right now, during play, we're running at about 55 degrees Celsius. I'm planning to keep that, if not make it better, although we will give up some noise. This thing's pretty quiet. It's going to make a little bit of noise once I get my custom fans in there, but that's really to be expected if I'm trying to slim down something to this skinny. Really, if you don't really get my whole concept behind this laptop, this one's more of a prototype. I'm not going to sell it or anything like that. If I was to sell them, they would have to look nicer. Because, I mean, I got screws all over the outside of this thing. And the main reason, and then I also got seams like that showing. I got a new design, actually, for a case for these things that will, right now, this whole thing, the TV pan included, has 43 screws in it. And I got a new design that doesn't give up any of the structural aspects of it. That will bring that number down to 12 screws, and it'll take out all these seams along the edges and along the tops. It'll take out all those seams. I'm also going to experiment with oxyacetylene welding these cases together. I don't own a TIG welder, which is really the ideal way to weld this thin of aluminum. Oxyacetylene is going to be a little bit difficult, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. But I'll try and see how it works out, and see if I can't build a case that has no screws on the outside. Also, my final design, or my new design, is about a quarter of an inch thinner than this one, bringing it down to just about 2 inches thick, including the TV pan. Not a big deal, but you know, it's nicer. The design is also the depth, or the length of it, I guess. The Y dimension here will be like an inch thinner, which may not sound like a lot now, just saying it, but when you really open up the TV and you see the line going around the TV, it's going to look a lot slimmer. So I'm really getting close to wrapping this thing up. Like I said, I'm just waiting on some stuff to come in the mail, and then I'll grab some paint and get it all ready to paint it up, and it'll be done. Thanks for watching, guys.